Hi, my name is Nick Pasica. This is for Springboard's Unit 17-2 mock behavioral interview questions. Question number one, why do you want to be a data analyst? Well, I want to be a data analyst because I'm someone that's a lifelong learner and really enjoys the process of learning. And data analysis is also something that builds upon my previous skill sets in finance and operations and can combine and use those in my future as well. And so this field allows you to just continually grow. There's no experts, nobody knows everything. And so it's just great that once you know something, you know it and you can move forward with it. And then you can just continue to grow and to learn and enjoy the process of continually learning each and every day and challenging yourself each and every day to improve data analysis and operations within companies based off that analysis to make better informed decisions. It's just something that companies need information, and information comes from the data that's provided. And as a data analyst, it's your job to drill down to the key business levers that are driving your business. And once you figure those things out and can provide the insights to the needed people within your organization, you're a really important cog in the wheel of an organization. And I value being someone that gets his hands dirty and can get things done. I'm not somebody that likes to just sit on the sideline. Why do you want to work at this company? Well, I want to work for Northern Trust for a few reasons. First of all, their reputation precedes them far and away. They're a great company to work for. They've been in the market for a long time doing what they do, always an industry leader. Also, they have a great mentorship program with on-site training and tuition reimbursement and things that would help someone as a lifelong learner continue learning and incentivize them to continue to grow and challenge them within their roles. I've also have a brother that currently works there and another brother that also worked there in the past. And they both always give high praise and marks to the company and say that the structure and foundation and just the people within it are top quality. And I value their opinions really highly. And so to hear them talk so highly of this organization really incentivizes me to want to join it and make an impact with it. Tell me about a time you had to handle a conflict with a colleague. So during COVID-19's initial lockdowns, I was doing virtual graduation ceremony website creation for a graduation company using virtual ceremonies. And so we had to create custom websites for each and every school and then upload them and make sure that they were created correctly so that students could access their information and create their graduation slides and their audio clips and video clips. And so I've been doing this for about a month when we hired a new team member on to help us ease the load, since all of a sudden we just had an explosion of demand with all of these high schools and colleges wanting to move their graduation ceremonies to virtual at the last minute. I mean, people were doing 15 hours a day easy, either coding or creating these websites or just constant work every single day. Everybody was burning out, going full rate, full steam. And so this new guy came in and the process itself was creating the websites, but then also logging that you created these websites correctly so that other people wouldn't repeat the website creation, because we had so much demand for these things. We couldn't waste any time just backtracking our steps. And this new guy was doing a great job creating the websites, but then he wasn't logging his information incorrectly, saying that these websites were created. And so instead of just going straight to my supervisor, who I knew had a million things going on at the same time, I just kind of shot him an email asking if he was free for a quick call to go over some things and touch base with him, just to make sure he knew what he was doing with everything. And initially he was a little upset when I brought up the fact that he wasn't doing things correctly, but I made it very clear that I wasn't angry or upset with him. I just wanted to make sure that, we got to the root of the problem and we were doing things correctly so that we wouldn't be unnecessarily repeating ourselves and wasting our time. And then once we got to the bottleneck of the issue and I showed him how to correctly log in and show that you created these websites and so that you could hand it off to the next team member and they would know it would be done, he was actually really super thankful, even though initially he was a little angry that I was calling him out. He then told me that, he'd been hired so quickly that nobody had actually shown him or told him that he had to do this, not even the person that was supposed to train with him. And, it was just one of those times where simple company procedures kind of fell through the cracks because of a skyrocket in demand suddenly. but then also just making sure to touch base with them and being on the same page with them and just getting to the honest truth of the matter. And, just being like, hey, it's not your fault. You weren't shown how to do this. I don't expect you to know how to do it, but this is the standard. This is how we want to do it. And, just making sure to not discourage him right off the bat was a really big thing, because then he ended up being a really great team member and helped out immensely with a lot of the ceremonies. Those are my questions. Thank you for your time.